Okay, guys, listen, in this module here, what we're going to be talking about is something that's really important, and that is inspecting what you expect. You know, for those of you that have been in network marketing or direct sales before, have you ever went to go do a conference call for someone and you thought that there were supposed to be 5 or maybe 10 people on the conference call, and you got on the call and you noticed that there was no one? Or better yet, have you ever gone to do maybe a home party or a meeting and you thought it was going to be packed out with a ton of people there, only to discover you get there and there's one person? Well, let me share with you a couple things. Number one, what makes a bad meeting, it's not the actual new distributor. It's the fact that you didn't inspect what you were expecting. And so this video is about inspecting what you expect. I promise you, if you will do this small little thing that we're going to demonstrate with you, I promise you the success that you will have in this industry will be paramount. Literally, I can't promise you enough how important this is for you to make sure that you inspect kind of like what you expect. Imagine having children or having a child. And imagine you telling your son or daughter, hey, listen, I will allow you to go to the park providing that you clean up your bedroom. And the kid comes to you and says, hey, Mom, my room's clean. I'm ready to go to the park, right? And what do you say? Well, wait a minute. Before you go to the park, let me inspect your bedroom before you go. What is that? You're inspecting what it is that you're expecting. This is very, very critical that you do this. And so one of our business partners here, Vida Thomas here, she's going to play the role of, she's going to be the new distributor who's excited, who just signed up. We've already got a couple of conference calls scheduled for her. We also have a couple of meetings scheduled for her. And I'm going to allow you to see how you properly inspect what you expect, okay? So take a look at this. Hey, Vida, how you doing?
Good, Mas. How are you?
Good, good, good. So listen, I'm calling Vida on the phone. Hey, Vida, this is Mas. Listen, I know that we've scheduled, today is Monday, and we've scheduled your very first conference call, launch call for this Wednesday at 6 o'clock. I'm excited. You excited?
I'm really excited.
Well, that's good. That's good. Listen, I know that we're expecting to have 10 people on that call, right?
Yes, that's right.
And I remember that I kind of explained to you, you needed to make 80 phone calls, basically just to make sure that we got the 10, right?
Well, yeah, you did say that, but I didn't have to do that, Mas, because, you know, these are my people. I know them really well, so I didn't have to call that many people.
No problem. Listen, the purpose of my call right now, Vida, is I just want to find out how many confirmations do we have for the Wednesday conference call. How many confirmations do we have?
Well, you said I'm supposed to have 10 to 15 people, and I've got about 12 people who say they're going to be there. I'm really excited.
Okay, so you've got 12 actual people committed to being there, so 12 confirmations.
Yeah, I'm going to have 12 people there.
Well, that's exciting. I'm glad I'm calling you today on Monday. Okay, I'm glad I'm calling you. So you've got 12. So Vida, from our experience, okay, and with fairness to you, you do understand that we've been doing this for a while, so we kind of know how this works, right?
Well, that's true, yeah.
Okay. Well, the fact that you have 12 confirmations, Vida, you see that really means about 5 to 6 of them are going to show up, which is not bad. That's good. But listen, how would you like to actually make a whole lot of money very quickly?
That's exactly what I want.
Okay. Well, here's what we want to do. We want to make this party, this meeting, this conference call, we want to make it as effective as we possibly can. So right now, you only have about 12, which really means about 5 to 6 will show up. So why don't we do this? What do you say that we actually get enough confirmations so that we can have 10 to 15 people show up?
Wow, that'll be a lot more calls. I mean, Mas, I'm telling you, these are my friends, this is my family, these are really reliable people. So, you know, when I say 12, these are real solid 12. Are you sure I need to make more calls?
You know, I've been doing this for a long time, and I can tell you from experience, either you want my experience or you want me to actually allow you to keep following. Which one do you want?
Well, no, I've got to make this work.
Okay. To make this work, then if you say you got to make it work,
Yeah.
then here's what we've got to do.
Okay.
We've got to go ahead and get 20 to 25 confirmations. Right now, you've got 12. You know, with your influence, and it sounds like the type of people you know, that should be just a few more phone calls, just to get literally 20 to 25 confirmations, so that we can make sure that that we've got a good solid 10 to 15 people that are going to be there. Is that
Okay,
good?
if that's what you say, I said I was gonna follow your instructions, so I'll do that.
That's exactly what it's going to take, okay?
Okay.
Now, if you have any challenge on those calls when you make them, just do a three-way call with me. I'd love to maybe talk to the prospect. If they have any quick questions, I can help you make sure that they're going to be there.
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right, good. And so there you have it, guys. That was one example. I'm inspecting what I'm expecting. She tells me she's got 12 confirmations. Really, that means 5 to 6 are going to show, okay? What we need is we need her to have 20 confirmations just so that we can have a good solid 10 people at the very first conference call. That's how it works, okay? Now, that applies to whether that's a conference call. It also applies to if it's a chocolate happy hour or a home meeting, okay? Either way, you want to inspect what you expect, okay? Now, if I call her on Wednesday, and Wednesday is the day of her call, and I say, hey, Vida, you know, how many confirmations do you have today?
I've got 12 people that are gonna be on the call.
Guess what, guys? It's too late. I'm calling her the day of the actual call, and she's telling me she already has 12. So there's not enough time for us to fix anything. This is one major area where most people fail at. They literally don't inspect what they expect. And so what you want to do is you want to call this person 2 days, okay, or 3 days in advance to find out what they've got going on. I'd say about 2 days. 2 days in advance would be enough, okay? Now, if she tells me on Monday that she only has 12, she told me in enough time to where we can fix it. We can get in there and fix the problem. We can help her actually get the confirmations that we need, okay? Does that make sense?
It makes sense. Yeah.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this module. It's very simple, but it's very profound. Remember, inspect what you expect. Whether that's a conference call, a training call, coming to the convention, any event, I don't care if it's an executive luncheon, anything that you have scheduled, make sure you inspect what you expect. If you do that, that small little detail be a huge result for you. Huge. All right, guys, enjoy it.